the next part of the video. Whatever I have just started at the previous video, the same topic is going on here. Actually, I have kept those results, whatever the relations I have made, that those I have kept, because actually we will just take help of those to discuss the next some terms. I have written here also for my sake only. So okay, so let us know about some terms of relations and functions. Number one, image. What is the image? Actually, in English, you know, the image means whatever you are seeing at the mirror. That is the image only. Here also, the for second term of each relation. If I write here 3, 7. So this 7 is called the image of 3, and this 3 is called the, obviously it will be pre-image of 7. Means images are the second elements of the ordered pairs and pre-images are the first element of the ordered pairs. Okay, so I think you have got what are the images and the pre-images. Now, if we draw those two sets A and B, I have told you that is we can represent the sets like that. This is A, this is B, this is the point, 3 points are there. This is 1, 2, 3, and this is 4, 5, and 7. Now, if I try to define R1 here, the relation R1, then what will be? This is the relation R1, that means R is R1, this is R1. That means the elements of the set A are related to the set B with the help of the mathematical relation R1. Here the R1 is the Cartesian product, or what have I told, that is the second element is the, that is B. B is greater than A. Second element is greater than the first element. So with this relation, those are coming. Actually, those are called the arrow diagrams. Those you can give the arrows. I am not giving here because it will be look clumsy. So this is called the arrow diagram of the relation. Here, this is R1. Now, this one is the pre-images of 4, 5, and 7 here. Just see, from here to here, pre-images mean from image to, from the set B to the set A, if some lines are coming. So from 4, just see, 3 lines are coming. Okay, so from 4, 5, and 7, 3 lines are coming to 1. Again, the same thing, 4, 5, 7, 3 lines are coming to 2, and same as of 3. So obviously, from here, the set R1, or you can say the relation R1, 1, 2, 3 are the pre-images of the corresponding elements of the set B. Those are 4, 5, and 7. But see, I have drawn some figures. It was R1. I have discussed previously. Here, just see, R2, R3, and R4. That is the arrow diagrams of R2, R3, and R4. Just see, R2 is the null set, that is the void set. No any elements of the first terms, that is the first coordinates, are not making the relation with the second coordinates or second elements of the ordered pairs. So that's why no any arrow diagrams will be there. If you can draw, then just those two figures, no any arrows will be there. R3 just see 1 is making relation with 4 and 2 is making relation with 5. This is called also 1-to-1 relation. Okay, I will say you later. Lots of relations are there. Not the relation 1-to-1 mapping actually. Okay, so here 2 for R4, 2 is making relation with 5 and 7 and 3 is also making relation with 5 and 7. So for R4 we can say, for R4 pre-images of 5 and 7 are 2 and 3, and also the reverse one, that is the images of 2 and 3 are 5 and 7 respectively. Okay, so those are some discussions about the images and pre-images. Just pause the video and jot down those, because those are very important concepts. Looking like it is very easy, but also only with the help of these concepts we will just discuss the later parts. Okay, so write down those. Pause the video and write down. Now students, let us come to the next term, that is actually we will discuss here about the two terms simultaneously, that is the domain. Three terms, range and codomain. What are those? You have to memorize those for the next part of your mathematical life. You will, if you take the mathematics at your higher studies, then obviously for each and every step of the analysis, real analysis, complex analysis and other things, calculus, those will be required. And obviously in class 11 and 12 you will see lots of times we will just use only those names, domain, range and the codomain. Okay, so what is the domain? Domain means actually very easy. Domain is the set of all pre-images of a relation. Set of all pre-images of a relation. That means here, if we take the R3, if we take R3, for R3, the domain will be D. It is called D. Actually, it is denoted as, okay, I am writing for R3, the domain D. So actually it is denoted as D of R3, that is the domain of R3. So here domain of R3 will be, just see, 1 and 2 pre-images. Pre-images means the first coordinates or the first elements of the ordered pair. So here it will be 1 and 2 only. So simple. The range. Range I am saying here, the range means set of all images. Set of all images, that means the second coordinates or second elements of the ordered pairs, images of a relation. So it is denoted as R. R range. R, if it is only R, if it is like that, then it is the relation. But if it is like that, R of A, that is relation of A, range of A, that is the range of the relation A. Here the R of R3 will write, R of R3. So what we are getting? 4 and 5. So this is the range of R3 and this is the domain of R3. Now what is the codomain? Actually codomain means the set of all the second elements or second parts of ordered pairs of the mother one, that is A cross B. Second elements of the ordered pair. That means what? That means actually if we say that actually we are taking the relation from the set to the set B. The relations are happening from the elements of the set A to the elements of the set B. Here, all the elements of the set B is called the codomain of the set A. What have I told? That is, the codomain means the total, the second set, the set B. Whatever the relations are there, the codomain will be the second set only. So here, the codomain is the second set, that is set B here. Here the set B. So in arrow diagram, if we want to show you that is the relation of R3, what it is coming, just let me, okay, I am writing here, I will not erase. So if we just draw again that set R3, that relation, so here 1, 1, 2, 3, and here 4, 5 and 7. So just see R3. So R3 was 1 to 4, 1 to 4 and 2 to 5. This was R3. Now domain of R3. Domain of R3 is, this is the set A, this is the set B. Domain of R3. Domain of R3 will be here 1 and 2. Not the total set A, because 3 has no any images at the set B. 3 is not being related with any elements of the set B. So obviously 3 will be omitted. Range of R3. Here 7 is not being related with any elements of set A. So 7 will be omitted here. So here will be 4 and 5. I have discussed this previously. Now here, if I say like this, if I draw like this, this one. So here codomain of R3 is the set B, but range of R3 is only that 4 and 5. That means the subset of B. So from this discussion it is very much clear, that is, the range will be always the subset of the codomain. Sometimes the range will be equals to codomain, sometimes it will be the proper subset of the codomain, but the range will be the subset of the codomain here. So from here we can conclude the range is the subset of codomain. I think it is very much clear to you. Here also just see, here the range, domain of R4. Domain of R4 is 2 and 3, because the collection of the pre-images 2 and 3. Range of R4, that is 5 and 7. Collection of the images 5 and 7. Now the codomain of R4 is always the set, the mother set, that is set B. Codomain is always the mother set, the second set actually, that is the B. So I think you have got all of these terms, the meaning of those terms. I will suggest you to write down those meanings, the domain, range, codomain and image, pre-image. And another thing, that is, whatever the examples I have given you as the homework, just find the domain, codomain and range of those relations also.